Alright, let me just check whether I'm live. Okay, my mic is on. Okay, hi guys, welcome to the stream. So, today we are back to analyze the Toyota Velocity. So today we had two races for the Malaysian Toyota Velocity, basically the Malaysian TGR competition. We had the quarterfinals today. I just wanted to show you guys. Sup cut. So we had the 86 at Tall Mountain. This is race 1 we're going to analyze. We're in the 86 at Tall Mountain. By the way, how are you doing, Cut? You guys can hear me, right? I'm using my mic today, so let me open the Steam chat. So you can see we qualified on pole with 260, but I can't set a quali lap because I'm streaming direct from PS4. I'm not using OBS or anything. So let's look at the start, okay? So I qualified pole. Uzai qualified ERD Insurgent. Oh, you're on vacation, okay. That's nice. So ERD Insurgent, aka ERD Platinum, qualified P2. P3 Zafare, Arif Ford, Rio, Akai Suisse, Vesi Kamal, our decker maker, and yeah, that's a grid. So let's go to the start. We're on TC. He didn't use TC, so he got a bit disadvantaged at the start. So he got a very bad start. So myself, I just ran away at the start, but he was in my slip, and the slip is pretty beneficial in this car. As you can see, just taking this line. Let's look at the action behind. You can see from Arif's point of view. He broke too late there, so Uzai was just up my ass. aka Insurgent ERD Platinum. Fuck it, just call him Uzai because that's his actual name. You can see why Racing Soft, because us Axel Motorsports and Toyota Malaysia, they decided on the regulations, not us. I would prefer Sport Hard because it's much better, you know. Racing Soft makes this car too easy to drive, which is not what I want, you know. It's better for us to drive the car with the Sport Hard. So you can just see I'm trying to like half defend this, not give him the slip, as well as just let him stay on the line. I shift later to 6 than he does, so he doesn't try to overtake me. There's a lot of action at the back here. Zafare, Amir Hafiz. So keep an eye on this midfield battle here. So for most of the race, nothing happens between us. Uzai is just following me. But what's the action here? A lot of action happens in the first lap in this mid pack, especially Rio, Yuri Kosukata, Zafare, and Arif. So we just keep an eye on these guys. We're watching from Amir Hafiz's perspective. So these guys go wide. Arif goes off. That's why he disconnects. He unfortunately disconnected from all the races today. So you can see very Schumacher Hakkinen-esque move. Except that Hafiz, Yuri Kosukata defensive position. These guys take turn 1 very nicely, very clean. Yuri Kosukata just trying to defend. Kamal here just waiting for them to make a mistake. Jeffrey's just all alone here at the moment. He took a very comfortable P3. So let's see these guys fighting. So Yuri Kosukata makes a big mistake. Scrapes the wall a little bit. Kamal is just there waiting to pick up the pieces. So Rio here just following the slip of Yuri. Tries to go down the inside. Right here. Very clean move. Very clean move from the guys. Very clean move indeed. So this one come out here, try and pick up the pieces. Okay, let's see what happened to Amirul. Oh, there seems to be some punting going on. Oh, Yuri tapped Fami and oh, there seems to be some action here. And then nothing much happens. Apart from Uzai just trying to follow me, as you can see. Up my ass. Here's a faster slab. I did a 2060 without slip. He did a 2058 with my slip. So he had great pace actually this race. So the fact that he just gluing onto me kind of shows the kind of we had like equal pace. So nothing much happens. Actually, there's already like a 4-second gap between us two and like the rest. This back marker pack, I don't know what's going on. Midfield pack, sorry. You guys on the pad, by the way. Oh, you guys scraped the wall again. So again, doing the same thing I did to Uzai on lap 1. Not giving him the slip, but not defending at the same time. We got 3 people watching, thank you so much for watching. So now, let's see. So nothing much happens here. Zephyr is still 3rd, Rio 4th. This is very sad. So Yuri Kusukata has the final position. The final position to qualify for, the final position required to qualify for the semi-finals in Wanutama in 2 weeks' time. I want to see how the Kamari get past. Oh, it's just probably the simple move in the middle sector, as you can see. Oh, he disconnected, yeah. So Yuri disconnected in the tunnel. Uzai here just trying to follow my ass again. I don't know, this is from this point onwards it gets interesting. Because Uzai is pushing really hard to try and force me into a mistake, and then he keeps breaking very late in the corners. So this is when the drama happens. You guys should watch the next 1 minute of this race. So here it all starts when he gets the penalty. He cuts the corner too much, the last corner. And then he gets a 2-second penalty, so he's already on my ass again. You can see the gap, there's a 1 car width between myself and Uzai. So what's this where me and him made protests on each other, cause the first incident here, he bumps me at turn 1, so he causes me to lose the balance of the car, lose grip, so I have to lift more than he has to, and then I brake using, and then he bumps me in the tunnel again. He keeps bumping me, so now we are side by side with Uzai, and then I brake normally, I give him space, exit early, I don't touch him, and then he goes into the wall. And then he protested against me for that shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You don't protest at me for that. He should have been a bit more patient for that move. Let's watch that incident again from his POV. Let's watch it, yeah. So I give him all the space. You watch this. Look at the space I'm giving him. He has so much room, so much space. What's that? See? I leave him a lot of space. Like it's like almost 1 car width of space I give him. But then you see, he tries to go on the power 2. He should have just braked a bit more, not let the car coast too much, you know. I was already entitled to the corner. And then he lets himself go onto the wall. And then he tells me on WhatsApp he blames it on lag. Hiya. So anyways, I keep my win. Nothing much happens. So he serves his penalty, Zephyr catches up to him. So the top 5 stayed the same. Nothing much happens really. Let's just fast forward to the end. There you can see, crossing the line in P1. Uzai in P2. Zephyr P3, Rio P4. Kamal here will finish in P5. So good recovery from him. Fahmi P6. Jamhuri and Ijan round up the top 10. My last at 2071, Uzai did at 2080 or 72. So me and Zephyr were actually matching on pace, but I think he got unlucky with some incidents at the back. So my last lap was, yeah, you can see the tires in the end. My Uzai saved much more tires than me because he was in my slip and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much hi Wahoo, good to see you. I think it's unreasonable a driver trying to win by however. Oh, I think it's reasonable. Yeah, as long as it's clean. As long as it's clean. I'll show you the incident again. So you see it from my end. You see how he bumps me. See? See? He causes my car to unsettle. Then you watch this. I lose the grip and then he comes at me again. So watch this. Then he tries to bump me off again. So I hold the inside line here. I'm holding it. I'm entitled to the corner. And then he hits the wall himself. So what I did, I raced him hard, but I raced him fair. That's all I did really. That's all I did. I left him the space. But then, I don't know what to say. And then he hits the wall again. And then he serves his penalty. So yeah, the finishing time was 14:53, which is what Iqbal did in race 1. So now I'll show you race 2. I'm going to show you guys race 2. Alright, so this is race 2. We had qualifying as well. My qualifying was pretty bad, so I started third. That's why you see me going to start P3 because I crashed in quali, so I started third. But I had the race pace to move up the grid in this. Given that we were only informed like 2 days before this happened that we are going to use the reverse layout for the second race, so we all had to learn the layout pretty fast. So that's why you can see a bit of my pace is a bit sloppy. Rolling start. Arif, who disconnected on race 1, starts pole on the grid. Uzai second. He and I messed up his quali, but he out-qualified me by 5 milliseconds. Kamal 6 tenths behind me in P4. Rio, Zephyr, Yuri, Jamri, Ijan, and Fahmi. So this is how we went out the grid. So it's a rolling start for race 2. As you can see. As you can see, lights on, away we go for the second race. So the first lap, this is where the drama really happens between me and Uzai. So watch this entire first lap. Just gotta watch this entire race. I'm probably not gonna skip anything much. So first half of the lap was very good. I was already like gonna close in on the. I was already gonna close in. I had the plan on how to make my way up to P1. So come out behind, just trying to follow us there. Just taking a clean line to turn 3. Uzai makes a big mistake. He has a tank slapper for a moment. I take my line that I practice, which is actually a completely fast line, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm very close to Uzai. He's making all the mistakes now. So you can see here, I hug the inside. I have a very good exit, so he has a very poor exit. So I go for the move. Arif realizes this and gives me the slip so I can get the advantage of overtaking Uzai. So I say thank you to Arif for giving me the slip. So this is where the drama happens. So Arif goes back to the middle, the racing line. I brake. I think I hit the wall in the inside, so I lose a bit of speed. So I hold the inside. I give Uzai space, so I knew we were going to go side by side. And then he punched me off. He punched me off and doesn't wait for me, and he just runs off like I said nothing happened. So what's this from my POV? Yes, made a mistake, but I leave him room so he can pass me or whatever. So at this point, I had the entitlement to the corner. And over here, I was just turning, trying to give him space. I gave him space. At this point, I was expecting him to, I knew he had the space, but I didn't think he would just continue to go full beans at this corner, you know. I thought he would lift off a little bit or try and, back off a little bit so he can give me the space. But instead, he keeps on going and then he touches my side. And then he punched me off and I thought my race was ruined. But I knew I had the pace to fight back. So I get dropped down to 9th. So Amiro Hafiz, Yuri, what happened to him? I saw him, I didn't touch him. Oh, he got pushed by Fahmi. And then he spun. So that's already one position made up. So the next move here is on Ijan. As you can see, I make the move even before we cross the start finish line. Why is he short shifting? You don't shift that early, bro. So by the time I'm already up to P7, just trying to move up the grid, you know, from after what Uzai did to me. Oh, by the way, Uzai got a 5-second penalty for that incident in the first lap, so all is good. He got his karma, but I finished 7 seconds behind because I got 4.5 seconds worth of penalties on the track limit on the second stage. Oh, and I almost spun there, as you can see. So just trying to catch P6. Uzai is just cruising in. Kamal and Rio battling for the podium. As you can see, I catch up to Jamboree already. So just fake the move so that I can force him to a different line. He hits the wall and he brakes so late and he tries to punt me off for I don't know what reason. But he lets me keep the position, so yeah. That's not too bad. We are up to P7 already. Sorry, P6 after that disastrous first lap. So now it's catching up to the top 3 because I knew Uzai and these two are going to fight already. So nothing much happens here. I just fast forward a little bit. So Zephyr and Kamal fighting a lot. I could close in a lot on these guys. So I'm still behind Zephyr, as you can see. So close in on him. I'm just trying to maintain a good gap to Zephyr so that I can plan on when to make my overtake. So just following him. So I try and fake the move. Try and show my nose to force him to an error. Which I did, but then I hit the wall again like how I did on lap 1. So I kind of missed just the corner. I didn't commit to the move. Let's let him go. Let's let him go. Try and look for more opportunities to pass Zephyr. It didn't happen this lap. Meanwhile, Uzai, nothing happened between my progress during this time, so let's fast forward. Uzai is just trying to keep his composure. So I dropped back a bit from Zephyr because I made a mistake again. Just trying to keep up with the pack. So yeah, nothing really much happens. This is pretty much like the interval lap. Then this one it kicks off again here. Oh sorry, I actually overtook Ali. I actually overtook Kamal in the start of the 5th lap. So Kamal goes in the grass, almost spins. He has 3 tires, so that's an easy move on Kamal. Up into the top 5. So my next target here is Zephyr. Again, he doesn't have the benefit of the slip to keep his position, so this will be a very good opportunity to increase my attack on Zephyr for the P4. You can see I'm just following his slipstream, just following. I shift early so that I can get a better run on him come the end of the straight. So I sit out the 6. So just braking a little bit, trying to save tires. Yeah. So I did drop back. So this sequence of corners on the reverse layout, not my best, but you can see Zephyr earlier just had a bit of a moment on the car. He's definitely struggling right now. You can see I gained back so much time. And this is probably the best, one of my best overtakes in the game. They made a mistake, reached me the room on the outside. I didn't think this should have worked. Watch this, you guys just gotta watch this. A lot of space given, a lot of side-by-side action. I did not practice this overtake at all. This just happened naturally. Wait, I have to show this again. I have to show the overtake again. You guys have to watch this. This overtake is absolutely phenomenal. Holy shit. This overtake is probably one of my best overtakes ever in Gran Turismo. Yes, even better than like the overtakes I've done in like nations in Le Mans. Le Mans. Better than my overtake on Oe, Tonko and Ox in Top Split Nations this officer season. It's probably better than that actually. Oh, and Kamal makes a mistake there. It's okay. He still holds the position from Zephyr, but that's my move done on P4. It took a bit too long, but once I got the rhythm going, I just found the pace again. Rio here just taking it a bit easy. Meanwhile, Uzai has coasted in on Arif. Arif is struggling a lot on the tires. Then I fast forward, because once I cleared those 2 guys, I started to close in a lot on Rio. But before that, these two are actually fighting before they went to the pits. And see, Arif probably made a mistake or something, but I'm not gonna show that. Yeah, he went in the grass. So Uzai found the opportunity. Oh, they tried to take each other out here. But Uzai, again with his tactics, gets past Arif. Uzai has better tire wear though than Arif. And then he enters the pit lane. No, he doesn't. Arif pits. I think he got a penalty for that, did he? Never mind. Now his point was about less than 3 seconds of Rio, the gap. From here on, I was cruising in 1 second per lap on Rio. Excuse me, sorry for burping on stream. I had too much 100 plus last night. Because I was playing Fall Guys with U0 and her moderator team, as well as I don't know what else I was doing, practicing for this today. Anyways, closing in, you can see about less than 2 seconds off Rio already. I think I was doing 208, I was doing 207, 206, but my tires were not good already. Uzai was just pulling away. So this is my best lap on the old tires. I got the fastest lap of this race with the 206.1. I did lose 2 turns in the first sector, but we'll talk about that later on, okay? Just gonna show you guys, yeah. So, for those of you who are wondering whether I'm going to be racing TGR tonight, the global TGR at Autopolis in the same car, no, because I'm too tired. I've not practiced for that. I only did time trial, which is, I did a pretty shit lap, 2094. Again, I don't like this car. This car has brought me bad memories from last year. Even this year, my pace is still kind of shit in this car. So yeah, look at that. Anyways, coasting around on Rio. So this lap is where Uzai pits. Remember correctly, yeah, he pits this lap. Lap 7. Yeah, he makes his way into the pits, making sure he doesn't cross the normal line, only the dotted line. The wheel also pits in this lap. I decided to stay out longer because I wanted to be on the first set tires. So that's my best lap, 206.8, sorry, 206.8 on the worn soft tires. On the dead softs, basically. So I pit. Oh no, wait. I pit this lap. So I pit. This guy also pits as well. This guy and Yuri pit. Uzai is just rounding up the last sector, starting the last sector. So the pit loss here, for those who are wondering, is about 40 seconds. 45 seconds the pit loss in the reverse layout. Why, I don't know. The pit loss is way too long. It's like 40 seconds. Can you imagine being in the pit lane for 40 seconds? Do you know how insane that is? So at this point, I'm gonna change tires already. Uzai is just gonna pass me right now. There's my pit crew with the Usiro, Reiko Usiro shoot. So Uzai right here, gonna get the jump on me, and the pit crew start to change my tires. And you can see Uzai in the horizon there. And this is where Arif disconnects once again. Very unfortunate for this guy. He had the pace today to get in the top 5, but his internet let him down. And yeah, I cut that yellow part of the track. Got myself another penalty. I'm gonna skip to lap 11. I'm not going to show you the laps I got penalty. So I want to show you guys the fastest lap of the race which I did. Which, if I did this in quali, I probably would have won this race again. I had loads of penalties. I had like 5 sorry, I'm stumbling on my speech, I'm sorry. About 4.5 seconds worth of penalties from this race alone. Or was it 3.5? I forgot. Whatever it was. That was almost a penalty, but no. So you can see braking as easy as you can, and the end of the curb, hugging the inside a little bit, powering when you feel the grip. So sector 1 here is 46.362, but we did a 46.1. So braking as the curb ends there, powering when you feel the grip. It's basically past the oak tree on the right. So full throttle, we're on racing soft as you can see, so it's just going flat there. So in this car you shift at 184 kilometers per hour to maximize the power. So here the braking point is slightly after passing the lights on the left. Or slightly towards the end of the tunnel. So power just as you are in the tunnel itself, and then you brake here when the car is straight, so exit in third, and then you brake just as you pass the photographer on the right, exit and ride the curb a little bit. So when the car is straight here, you brake, straight brake a little bit up the fourth to get the best exit, and here the last sector, you upshift to fifth. This is you're on the apex, lift when you are up the hill, power, and just try not to get a penalty here. Cut the apexes as much as you can. Yeah, and that is a lap of Tall Mountain reverse, and that's your fastest lap. 2 minutes 6.199. And that's how the race finished, I guess. I was 13 seconds behind Uzai at this point, but I closed in 2 seconds on him. But the damage has been done. He pushed me off, spun me around. I lost so much time. And then the penalties didn't help due to the track limits. And that's how we finished this race, guys. We came back from being dead last to P2. And he got a 5-second penalty afterwards. So I finished 6 seconds behind Uzai, which frustrates me even more, considering that if I didn't get a track limit penalties, I probably would have won this race. From the back. Man. But we finished P1 in the group. We both finished first in our respective grouping. Wait. We are in the same group, yeah. We finished joined P1 in our group with a total of 43 points. We're doing the F1 points format here, so F1 points. So we both finished on 43 points. So Rio holds on to P3, Kamal P4, Jeffrey P5. So the grid is pretty spaced out. Now there's all the big gaps everywhere. Big gaps here, there. So Uzai rounding up the final 2 corners. He's just lifting. He goes he spins a little bit. Probably that's why he gained 2 seconds because he spun. He almost crashed into the pit lane. 2079 last lap from him. My last lap was a 206, I think. High 206. 206.7. So I was 1.2 seconds faster than Uzai in the last lap. 2 seconds faster than Rio on the last lap. Yeah, that's how the race finished. Uzai, myself, Rio, Kamal, Zephyr, we are the top 5. And we are obviously going to the semis and grand finals of the Toyota Velocity 2022 in One Utama Shopping Mall, which is located in Bandar Utama, Petaling Jaya, Selangor, Malaysia. So if you guys are not in Malaysia, you guys can come, book a flight, come and witness the biggest Gran Turismo competition in Malaysia happening in 2 weeks time, 6th August and 7th August in One Utama. So P2 from the back of the pack. The recovery drive was probably one of the best races I've done, except the penalties and what have you, and whatever that happened. Let's forget it. What time start? Oh, what time? From about 10, 11 in the morning until evening. Yeah, so basically these are the pictures. This from race 1, that incident with Uzai, and this when Uzai punted me off. So, for those who are wondering what the multipliers are, so race 1 was 4 times tire wear, 4 times fuel. Race 2 was 3 times tire wear, 1 time fuel. So it all worked out for the best, in my opinion. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. So ladies and gentlemen, alright, thank you very much for tuning to the stream. So for Saturday, 6th of August, semi-final, we'll be running 2 races of Brands Hatch in this car, the 86, followed by the final semi-final race in the SFR Racing Concept at Goodwood. For the grand final, we'll be running 2 races in Interlagos with the iconic Supra 97 GT500, which won a few GT100 seasons in the 1990s, from 97, 98. And the grand final race would be the GR10 Hybrid, basically the hypercar from last year and this year in Spa. And that's a rundown for what to expect in 2 weeks' time. For now, we don't need the 86 anymore. And that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys understood what went up the groups and what have you, you know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your time today. And I'll see you guys on the next video / stream, whatever I do tomorrow or the next 2 weeks, whatever. I don't know. I'll be probably training a lot. Since there's no GTWS for me to fight for World Tour Sports in for the next 3 weeks or so, I won't be doing TGR tonight. The next TGR, global TGR, not Malaysian TGR. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week, guys. Bye bye.